You should be warned, the upcoming episode will be full of unfiltered, off-the-cuff discussion. As such, you should consider this your spoiler warning.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Ryan.
And we are the Experience Grind Podcast.
We are.
We're here with a bit of a special thing for you today. We're going to be talking about an episode that we actually recorded back in the very early days of this show.
Almost 2 years ago now.
Yeah, almost 2 years ago. We've been sitting on this for
Some would say that's 2 years.
Yeah.
Some would say 2 years.
Mm-hmm. But this was it's a thing we did with our buddy and sometimes guest on the show, Brooks. And what some people don't know, Brooks is I've never known how to really... an amateur professional wrestler?
I was going to say wrestlephile, but that's probably more offensive.
I don't know. That's not offensive.
It's like somebody who diddles wrestlers.
A wrestlephile? Okay. Like pedophile, not like somebody who's just a fan.
A cinephile.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think cinephiles firmly fuck movies. I think if you say, I'm a cinephile, you fuck movies.
I just think you're a pretentious asshole.
Ooh, burn.
Is that
coming from two pretentious assholes
yeah.
who
Oh, yeah.
get on a microphone
that's how we can call it.
Yeah.
And no, we recognize our own.
That's it. That's what
we
it is.
are pretentious douches, and we see you out there.
It's true.
But Brooks was he took us through a very rough, I guess, training for professional wrestling. So when we say that, we mean like WWF, WCW, all that, like the Hulk Hogan shit. The really not like Olympic wrestling.
Like you would say WWF instead of WWE, which is what it is now, right?
Now.
So it's like that era.
Yes. Oh, that's what I always still refine it as. When I was still watching wrestling, it was always WWF.
Okay.
I didn't change to the WWE till like a decade ago.
Sure.
You know why?
Because of the World Wildlife Federation.
Fund.
Fun. Yes.
But I didn't know they had that much weight.
Yeah, apparently they do.
Apparently,
I had to work with their logo in design school. That's how I know about that. It wouldn't be from watching WWF or WWE because I could give two fucks less, as you will see in the footage we are going to show you.
That is the funny part. You had no knowledge really of any of this stuff. I had a slight knowledge, and then we went up with somebody who has a lot of knowledge in it.
Yes. Real quick, let's just go into that. By knowledge, do you mean knowledge of what you're doing, or knowledge of just like watching wrestling?
I think both, because I knew a basic idea of not training so much, but I knew like I've always been a big special effects guy, so I always look behind the scenes.
Okay.
Wrestling is just it's an event.
It's nothing but being able
to
look
performance.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, well, I mean, you learn things about like how to fall safely, and we do that. I'd never done it, but I knew of it.
Okay,
and things like that. Like, plus, I knew some of the moves. I knew some of the wrestlers. I've never done them, but I think it was just a general more knowledge in the overall subject.
Sure.
But.
I watched that MTV show one time where they went to wrestling camp. I think it was maybe Real World. I don't know.
I don't remember that one.
But it looked like it sucked, and it looked like it was something I never wanted to do.
Well, guess what? We did it. And we're about to show you all of what we did with it.
We did.
So,
Done did.
I think this has been kind of playing over a little... like Brooks talking to us. There was no audio in here, and I think we kind of walked through the curtain the first time.
Okay.
I kind of put on a bit of a gimmick. I had my cut-off flannel shirt.
Yeah, should we hold back on the names till
later?
Yeah,
just a little bit.
All right, so you'll hear our wrestling debut names later on in some of the footage.
But the real first thing we get into is some stretches and some warm-ups, and I spent a lot of time in this trying to convince you that we're having fun. Because this whole day, man, you were really not into this almost from the beginning.
No. As soon as I got the text from you saying, do you want to do a wrestling episode? I was like, why? I think that was my text back, was just, why? Question mark.
And so I could read your uncomfortableness. And I tried to go and make you as comfortable and relaxed as possible.
you were a fucking champ.
Yeah,
Because
I did pretty
as
good.
I was getting smacked and beaten and thrown around, each time Kyle was like, "You're doing really good. You're doing great,
Yeah.
Ryan. Come on, you're so good."
I was like a proud parent.
You were a champ. Yeah, yeah. The parent of the kid in the outfield eating butterflies. That was me in wrestling day. That was
God, what a goddamn great analogy. But yeah, so here we go. We actually do have audio here, and I think you and I have some nice banter back and forth here.
I mean, I don't know where we would hone that at. Where would we develop those skills?
I don't know. But here it is. Here's our first little segue here on the stretches and the warm-ups.
Hey.
This one?
Do the circles?
I could do the circles.
I guess that's more exercise. Well, now, what are you doing?
I'm switching things.
You're doing it too fast.
And we can.
Butt crack out. No, hands down. Butt crack out. No, hands down. I used to have to do this in Korea with like 10 5-year-olds.
Would you lead them?
No, that was entertaining. Yeah, sometimes. And sometimes I just would be like a little dictator, be like, march for me. Hop in place. I wouldn't do it. They fed me grapes.
They fed you grapes?
Yeah.
So you were like the hedonism bot of
Yeah.
South Korea?
Yeah.
That's pretty
I was
good
thinking
stuff.
Cleopatra, but that's
I
probably
always go
much
to
better.
hedonism bot because I'm a big
Futurama
fan of
head?
Futurama, yeah.
Yeah. It's good. What is this? I don't think these are stretches anymore.
Probably not, but I'm showing off my junk to the camera.
I'm not flexible in my legs. These I think are too tight.
It's the best I can do with that.
Look at this one.
I cannot do that one. I can try. That'll be funny. See, we're having fun now.
Oh man. I mean, if this is like any other Experience Grind episode, it's going to be 30 minutes of tangents and anything before we get to the point.
Yeah.
So,
All right, not a bad start.
No, because nothing physical has happened yet.
Not yet. Not yet. I think after this is our first time really in the ring.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think you and I kind of play around with our wrestler personas.
Yes.
You came up first. Go ahead and talk about your character, Ryan.
The one thing I do well is not wrestling. It is puns. So I think we were really big into this Andre sponsorship at the time because I think this was after we got some free swag from them.
I think so. Yeah, we were in
Right?
Andre's pocket. That's cool.
So of course,
I'm totally all about selling out.
right? So that's may as well have some fun with this and sell out at the same time. So my character was the Champagne Supernova.
Oh yes.
Sponsored by Andre Champagne.
I love I think even in the name our vision was like sponsored by.
It's always there.
Yeah,
It always has that sponsored by.
Champagne Supernova is of course the Oasis song, the massive hit
Yep.
from 1997, coming back to full relevance in 2016.
I love that image of me coming down the ramp to the ring with
To that
Champagne
song?
Supernova playing in the background.
Oh man,
Just-
yeah.
The fans would hate me. I would be the biggest heel.
I
I
love
think
that.
it works, right?
Yeah.
But what about you, Kyle? Where were you going with this costume?
It's really so stupidly basic. I called myself Hobo Jesus, which to be honest, I'm almost positive I ripped that off from a Zach Galifianakis stand-up bit from years ago.
Oh, okay.
Back before he was ever anybody. I saw one of his stand-up bits, and I think he refers to himself as Hobo Jesus. I feel I encapsulate that a little more because I'm not redheaded and I have the long hair. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I bit that whole thing.
Oh my God, Kyle. I've got your motto or your slogan. I'm Hobo Jesus, and I died for your spare change.
Oh man!
Right?
God damn, that's so much better than what I came up with.
Oh, you came up with something? What did you come up with?
on the video, I say I'm gonna.
I didn't hear it because you were going through like, you
Yeah.
had like a voice going. You were
Oh.
like Batman in the Christopher Nolan movies. You were intimidating, but I heard some of it.
I love that. I would, man, we might have to throw together a match someday. Like even backyard wrestling style, just so I can say
man.
I died for your spare change. Damn. That is fucking great.
All right, so
Where were you? Where were you 2 years ago?
Really drunk and dreading life.
Yeah. Boy, all right, so here's a caveat. We were both pretty hammered for this. Maybe you shouldn't do that. But
Probably not the way to learn a new thing.
we probably both had tied a good size on. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so here's our character introductions, and after that, it's just something pretty special. So we'll be here waiting.
I am the Champagne Supernova, sponsored by Andre Champagne, and I am here to brute your night. I don't know. Brutalize you. Brutalize you.
Do it again. Do the whole thing.
What? I don't even...
Because you got...
I'm the Champagne Supernova, sponsored by Andre Champagne, and I have come to brutalize you.
Tears, hobo Jesus, and I'm gonna wreck your face and put you on the cross, brother.
All right, so this next part, I think, on the repeated rewatching of this footage, is maybe one of my most favorite things ever.
Say this has become everybody's favorite thing about this video.
Yeah, and I love you. You own it.
Yeah.
And I fucking love it, and I appreciate that. So, why don't you set this one up a little bit here?
So, what we're gonna see is Brooks teaching us, I guess, the wrestle run. I don't think that's the name of
I
it.
think he calls it running the ropes.
Well, we are running the ropes. Apparently, that is what it's called. And what that entails is running back and forth to each side of the ring, and then falling into the ropes, and then them bouncing you back onto your feet real quick, which Kyle got down pretty easily and quickly.
I thought, my man, like both of us look really bad compared to Brooks doing it at the beginning.
Yes. I did not get this rhythm down at all, so I don't think there's a moment of my work here that is not awkward and off-putting. It is.
It's a bit effeminate, as demonstrated by our sound engineer. I would not say effeminate. I would say more nervous and reluctant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Very, very much. Like, you do not want to overcommit, I think, in fear that something should go wrong, and then you can't stop it.
There's that. And then there's also, I didn't want to exert myself too hard and then be out of breath on camera, where I am just like, and you.
So that's running the ropes, guys. Thanks a lot.
And then everybody is revealed what a lack of exercise looks like.
Well, and what's great too, I think this is the first indication. One of the things you'll notice in this video going forward is that Brooks will have a shorter demonstration. Mine will be of a similar length, maybe shorter, maybe a little longer. And then Ryan's are just so long because it's just so funny to watch and to watch him do it. And this one and the back bump especially, man, are really great. So we're going to shut up now. We're just going to start showing you the running of the ropes. So enjoy.
You will.
Keep both feet down, wherever you plan. Okay, speed up a little bit.
Okay.
Into a little bit, so. Yeah. Okay. You hit, get both feet down.
Like that?
Yeah.
It feels very awkward with this arm. Like,
It does a little bit.
Oh, my butt came out.
I did too.
Okay, now that happens during a show. I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh, yeah, I want to hear this.
Leave it out.
Really?
I once took a choke slam that dropped my pants. I'm not kidding. It was like, that was it. That was the end. Had to be carried out. I got carried out with pretty much my ass hanging out.
You can't not sell
You
it.
can't not sell it.
Oh, man.
God, I hate that I say so much.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. That was the running of the ropes, as you saw. God damn, I love to watch Ryan run. I could watch that over and over again.
Those Gears of War games would be a lot better if you replaced the Roadie run with the Ryan run.
The Ryan run. Hashtag Ryan run. It's a lot more of a skip. I love it. It's like,
Yeah. The ring is bouncy.
it is.
It's surprisingly bouncy.
They are very bouncy.
Yeah.
I was surprised by that too. But next up, what we get into is the basic of basic wrestling falls, the back bump.
Yeah, this is when you put your partner down on all fours and do a line of coke off of her back. It's called the back bump.
Mm-hmm.
We did this with Brooks. He was very gracious to get on all fours for what was like 30 minutes.
He even supplied the cocaine.
He did. It
Hell
was
of a
not
host.
the best.
But
I think there was something else in it. I don't know. He's refusing to tell us, but bit's done. Sorry, back bump. So this is you and I and Brooks.
Yeah.
He showed us, but we have to fall on our backs, flat, arms out, with our feet up in the air. Again, Kyle, you handled this like a goddamn champ, and I struggled and could not get the coordination in any limb.
I think again, it was your fear of overcommitment. I think really kind of held you back because I knew I just kicked my feet out and I fell on my back, whereas you just kind of awkwardly fell a bunch of times, and we're gonna see those bunch of times, and it is something quite special. This goes back and forth with you running the ropes on what I just like better, but this is a big supercut, and this is the back bump, so. We'll be back after this bump. That was terrible. I'm sorry.
I like it. Keep it in.
The back bump, okay? And the goal of that, land flat on your back.
Do you do anything with your arms?
Yeah, just watch what I do real quick. I'll demonstrate a full speed one, and then I'll go slow, okay? Here we go. Better. That was so much better. Okay, roll up. Okay. Well, you said, street fights happen.
Okay.
Keep your chin tucked. That's the biggest thing.
Nope, I did it wrong.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I hit my back.
That was better. Yeah.
The hands.
Yeah, that's a good sound. Hey, we're back.
Oh, hey. We're not Jimmy Falloning it up here because breaking's for nerds.
Yeah, we're back with just a quick cut to a segment I have titled "Awkward Man Sex."
It's a good title. Maybe a misleading one, but
parentheses milking the cow, because at the angle that it was filmed at, it looks like we're maybe stroking an udder underneath one of us.
under one another.
Yes. Yeah, it definitely looks like that.
Yeah.
But this is we're learning. It was a weird thing. Like this is a variation on the back bump where you like flip forward.
Yeah.
We never did that because we're giant wusses.
Yeah, you would essentially just have to flip yourself.
And then also land on your back.
Yeah.
But Brooks showed us a cheat way that they teach scared young wusses, where I was too. I'm not selling you out on this one. I was I was not front flipping.
This kid has never done
I've done them in pools.
Cartwheel.
Yeah, done them in pools, flips, whatever.
Not done a somersault.
Trampolines.
Any of that. So this was very frightening to me. I see, right? I didn't have any of that growing up.
But
and I don't like to be uncomfortable.
Oh, we can tell if anybody's watched any part of this episode. They know. So he teaches us this way to practice it by flipping over each other, using each other as like a pivot point. So we both do that. It's not bad. I did notice though, I don't know if, I just noticed when you flip over me.
I grab you.
Well, not only that, but you lay on the ground and it almost looks like you're having a conversation with my crotch like the whole time once you're down there because you're just and it's like very awkwardly like you're just staring at my genitals. And I'm like, it's cool.
Some little Kyle time.
Yeah, that's cool. I just thought that funny one.
What's LK doing? Let me talk to him.
So here is the awkward man sex segment of every episode. Okay. Now I'm overthinking it way a lot.
My comfort zone isn't even here today.
At least you're not a center or quarterback.
Okay. God, I can't commit.
Okay.
Oh my God!
First attempt. That's not bad.
Oh.
I'm gonna get to you. That's not bad.
All right. What am I? All right. So, I just roll over.
Pretty much, yeah.
My fucking head.
That's it, man.
This is gonna be $1 million baby.
Just think of how proud Laura will be of you.
The thing though is I don't care at this point in the marriage. Sure, I bought it.
Yeah, but
I hope you have that in video.
Oh man, this is so good.
All right, I'm just gonna do it.
You got it, buddy.
Damn it!
You got it. Come on.
Can my legs go together? Keep those together.
Shoulder width apart again.
All right.
I'm gonna do this. Oh my god! Exactly like that.
Yeah.
Once you start, it just does it for you.
It does.
Yeah.
But was that as awkward for you? Wait, it wasn't awkward for me. But was that awkward for you?
When I was doing it, it wasn't very awkward. Watching it now, it definitely feels awkward.
It was funny, like, when I was doing these, like, I thought that I was doing it pretty fucking great. I was like, man, this is awesome. And then just, like, watching it, you're like, God, this is awful.
Yeah, that's how I felt about everything I did, and you can see how well that translated.
Well, I think that this entire episode is just, I like the phrase casual indifference. Your indifference here is not casual. It is a very obvious,
aggressive indifference.
Overbearing indifference to this entire process. You can see it again here in this next segment. You and I both get a body slam from Brooks.
Yeah.
I took it pretty well. You also took it pretty well. I think it startled you.
Oh yeah.
Fairly well. You weren't expecting the end result, but
yeah.
I didn't get hurt.
Yeah. I will say real quick here too that you might not be able to get this from the YouTube video, but it is surprisingly loud, this ring. Like when slams and stuff happens, it is like a mortar going off near you. It's so loud that it's shocking. So when you hear that noise in conjunction with your body being thrown, it takes a second for you to realize I'm not dead. Yeah,
it definitely affected you on a level. Even when we were doing the back bumps and Brooke was doing, like, man, you were
freaking out,
like deer in headlights. Like, what is happening here? You were very on point. So
yeah,
but I think this also shows a very a dedication to Brooks in this craft because I didn't get hurt. He was very very well at explaining how things were going to work and then showing
Yes.
them and then doing them and all of it in a very safe manner. So
Yeah.
kudos to you, Brooks. Thanks as always, man.
For all of the exercises and anything like that, Brooks was a fantastic teacher.
Yes.
Maybe that changes once the slaps start happening, and then I might have something different to say.
I don't know if we
But he
were
was a very
if
good
we were the
teacher.
best pupils, but yeah, Brooks was a very great teacher. So here he is showing us and teaching us the body slam.
Hey. I don't know why I keep aiming at
I
the end
love
of
it.
every fucking segment.
It's good.
Like I'm the goddamn Fonzie. Like anybody remembers who the Fonzie is anymore.
They better, goddamn
Fucking
it.
millennials.
Fucking millennials. I hate them.
So we'll go slow.
Yep.
We'll get to the brace up. Okay.
Okay.
So come in.
Brace
Alright.
up.
Braced up.
Okay. And now.
And you jump a little bit.
Okay, and then I'm gonna. What do I do with this hand after I'm done bracing?
You'll keep it there as long as you need it to,
Okay.
and then I will set you down.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my.
What do you think?
That was really easy. I mean, he does everything for you.
I do. I can. Yes.
We might get there. That was really easy, honestly, and hurt no more than a bump. Like, it's a shock, but I think you can do it, buddy.
The easiest. Got it.
I think so.
Okay.
Oh my balls.
Did it hurt?
That was a little bit of the one down knee, but no, not too bad.
Yep.
Not bad at all, really. I mean,
No, it's not. So, all right, you learned bumps. You learned what physical toll that takes.
a bit.
Kyle, this is a special for you.
Okay.
So, because you're a little bit more willing to do this too.
That's fine.
And more capable, I think. No offense, Ryan. But
exercise
we're going to
is
actually work on the suplex.
Okay.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. That was about as perfect as you can get.
Well done.
So there at the end was something that you didn't really want to do, and
Oh, all of it. Yeah.
full disclosure, I really didn't want to do that either. What I took a suplex.
Maybe we don't have this on camera, but I remember you asking for a suplex.
Did I?
I feel like you asked for it.
I might have. But I was also very terrified of it. And then he
Yes.
wanted to do more, and I was like, no, I've got to stop now.
Oh, after one you were done?
Yeah, well, he wanted to do like the variation where like he picks you up and then turns you and then turns it also into the body slam, and I was, no, I couldn't doing that.
Yeah?
I remember that, and I was like, no, I remember vehemently being opposed to that.
Did that first suplex not give you the courage to do it? 'Cause
No,
I
I-
thought you were like pretty pumped doing it.
It terrified the shit out
Oh,
of me.
no shit.
I'll be honest with you. That one was fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
And,
I can see that.
I don't think you can see it in the camera.
Okay.
But
Salesman here.
I like to sell. No, yeah, really. God, it was fucking awful. And I was like, that was done. So
Okay.
from that, we move on to Brooks takes us into.
Suplex more like FU-plex.
That's right. But after the FU-plex, he took us into
puns, man.
the stage hitting.
Yes.
So we took some hits in the stomach and also in the face and learned to fall down and sell it.
Or as I like to think it was, is Brooks got really tired of us, and this was his punishment.
Part of it. And
This
then
was his payback
the
for
next-
having to treat us like babies for 2 hours.
he also put me in my favorite.
Because this did nothing. This added nothing except for welts and pain.
This isn't the chops yet, though.
Oh, wait, which ones are...
This
What
is
are
where
we
you-
talking about?
You're getting hit in the stomach and you get hit in the head and you start falling before he hits you. And 'cause
Oh,
you-
this is my favorite part.
Yeah,
I
this
love
is-
this.
okay.
Yeah, that was my favorite part of the whole day was faking getting hit because it required minimal effort. I loved it. I
Okay.
loved it.
So this is Ryan's favorite part. This is us learning to be at fake hit. Hey.
Yes,
I'm gonna hit you right here. And I want you to
Really slow?
feel
Okay.
what happens, okay?
Okay.
So you ready?
No.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Look pretty good in terms of a fist.
Ooh.
A little bit tighter.
I'm selling.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Now we'll go up high.
Okay.
Okay.
Totally, man.
I felt that.
Figure 4.
I'm trying for the smack.
Oh,
So
okay.
you know flesh is hitting flesh.
Sorry, so I should not be jumping away.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
So. Okay. So, ready?
Yeah. I saw it.
A little bit. Obviously, you're going to be an outside guy then. So that's a great sell for an outside guy.
What's an outside guy?
Someone who's outside the ring.
Who just
Manager.
Gets hit?
Yeah.
Oh.
You get
Yeah,
hit.
no,
they're
that's totally
not wrestlers.
Yeah, I just go in to get
But
hit once in a while.
they have to learn a lot of the same stuff. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Turn too early.
I know. Because I know it's coming.
A little bit too early again.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
They look okay?
Hey, it's Fonzie and Fonzie back here.
Hey.
Hey. Because you didn't get that reference, everybody. Ryan for a
Where's
while
the
there
shark?
was
I'm gonna jump it.
ending every segment with the word "a" for unknown reasons to both of us.
It
So-
felt like the right thing to do
It
at the
does.
time.
And you do what you feel
Well, sometimes.
sometimes.
Sometimes it's considered illegal.
And doing what I feel-
Let's continue.
Right now is ending this segment. And this
Hey!
episode. Hey!
Fuck the show. I quit. Hey.
No, so the last thing Brooks made us do was he called it an initiation. I don't know if I still believe that now,
It's fucking hazing.
but he says that everybody
Just hazed us. That's
everybody
all it
has
was.
to take 5 chops to the chest, and the chop is when you get slapped on the chest. And
I feel like there's footage somewhere with Tyler interviewing Brooks about this, and Brooks says, "Yeah, I'm just fucking with him," just like to the side, and we never see this.
maybe that I wouldn't be surprised if
This
that did
footage
exist.
exists,
But-
it's out there.
What it comes down to is Brooks wanted to
Hits us.
slap us on the chest, and like unlike the fake hits that you just saw, these are fucking real.
Yeah.
And he slaps us, and I have the button-up shirt, and he goes skin to skin on mine. He unbuttons my shirt, gets a little homosexual. I'm okay with that.
I think if you're gonna do a wrestling episode and it's not a little bit homosexual,
You're doing it
then
wrong.
you're not doing it right.
You're
Yeah.
doing it wrong.
Yeah.
But I take full chops on the chest. The last 3 are to the skin. Man, I laugh like a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, you do.
I really do.
It is.
I think
your reaction is so weird to this.
I think it's a coping mechanism to the actual underlying terror. And I'm just trying to be like, well, fuck it. We're screwed anyways. Let's laugh in the face of total death and mortal danger. I think that's
You got
what's
the
happening.
crazed look on your eyes and just a giant smile too. You're just like, ha ha ha.
So that's my reaction. Ryan's is much more reserved and more natural into the Ryan reaction, where he just hates every second of it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
And I just actually found out he told me your nipple bled after
Well,
this.
the periphery.
So not the nipple, the nipple tit, but the
around.
areola.
Oh, I don't know about that. Do I need to draw a diagram?
It's the areola, right?
So Ninja Andy is saying draw a diagram.
So here's a man breast, saggy. Then there's the circular part, and then there's the nipple.
Like that quite yet.
No, you
That
don't
looks
have.
like a lady's tit.
It does. I only know how to draw ladies' tits.
Well, a man's tit is more triangular. It's like that, right?
It's a right
But
angle.
It was like, all right, so if this is the middle and that's my other tit, I don't have a tit. It's like right here.
I don't have a
Like
tit. Yeah,
right there.
that's the areola.
Because he was hitting me in the center and like grazed it once in just the right way where I think he ripped a little bit of skin. And I didn't say anything at the time because I wanted to be a man. But at home, I I whined about it. I was such a little bitch.
I believe it.
Uh-huh.
I'm not even. Yeah, I totally believe it. But
Surprise, shocker.
this was the last thing that we did to end the day with. And we'll be back with our goodbyes and our outros. I was going to say final introductions. That's not what an ending is. So
We will introduce you to the end of the episode.
Hey!
Feel. He has a nice chest right here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof. Okay.
One,
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
two. We've got to do this.
Don't get my belly in frame now.
He's got to have a handprint.
Okay, so we've got 2, right? We're
Two.
two deep.
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like he's already pretty red.
Yep.
Ready?
Okay. Yeah. There's 3.
2 more.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Here it is. Hell yeah, buddy.
All right.
No, we don't need the shirt off. I need as much padding here as possible because it's just like bone.
We'll give him the same treatment, and then we may hockey him.
Hockey me?
Yes, hockey you.
What's that mean?
You'll
No.
find out.
No hockey me.
You got it.
Come on. Don't
Means-
torment him.
But that's half the fun.
I know. He's so wonderful. Hi, buddy.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, it's not what I call fun though.
No. This is people
Oh,
in the
so
crowd
bad.
call for this though.
Oh, I only got smacked a little bit. It's not that bad. Sponsored by Andre Champagne.
It's fantastic.
Keep it epic in 2016.
There you go. 5 chops.
Ryan, take us out, buddy.
Out!
You're
We're done.
your nightmare is over. Until I choose the next weird thing that we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's
to
what
experience.
I was gonna say. Is it ever really over, Kyle?
No, we haven't done any though because of the fact that I didn't want to do another one till we got this one out. So my God, we're on a fucking track for 2 years from now. There's
Yeah.
gonna be a hell of an episode about something.
Yeah, that's our production schedule. You know,
It takes
Yeah.
time to make a diamond. Okay, we don't just crap these things out, everybody. It's hard work in here.
I tried to make Diamond a thing, and I just got stuck in a Rihanna loop, and that's no good.
That's how
just no
people
good.
lose their minds. They get
That's-
stuck in a Rihanna loop.
Okay.
Please.
Dead air. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm
Yeah,
taking a
yeah.
second. Why am I doing this? This is always the bad call when you give me the lead on the show. It's like, giving Kramer drugs and saying, make something beautiful.
And then we also get the Nier episode starting with E3 intro for.
Right? That's why I do not take
That's
the
my
lead.
That's my favorite thing from recent memory. I still
Good.
love that.
Good deal. Good deal. So, you guys, this episode is fantastic. If you like what we're doing with this, let us know. Write to us, give us a review, comment, send us something. Let us know on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you want.
Yeah.
You have ideas for future one-off shows like this?
Sure,
or one-off
yeah.
YouTube episodes. Let us know. We're always interested in these ideas. As you saw in this episode, even if we don't want to do it, we still might.
Yeah, if it makes
That
good,
happens.
interesting content, we're gonna probably fucking do it. So.
Yeah. Butt stuff's off the table. I'm not
is.
going to do butt stuff with Kyle on camera. Just that's personal.
It is.
And it's not to be shared with you people.
How dare you for even asking to
Fuck
see that?
you perverts.
We have limits. We're
Grade
people.
A perverts.
We're not pieces of meat.
No, we
Damn
are
it.
not.
Give them the thank yous, Ryan.
Thank you. One goes out to Clinton Lake. Thank you and sound engineer Andy for schlepping all your stuff out to who knows where in Indiana.
Yeah, I
to
don't
some
remember where.
Flea market. I think it was like Knoxville or Nashville or something. Like
No,
it had a
wasn't
Tennessee
Nashville.
name, right?
It was like an hour away. I can't remember.
I thought it had it was called Chattanooga, but it was like Chattanooga, Indiana. Like nobody knows or cares about it. I think
Sure.
it was something like that. It was Versailles. That's what it was. It
I
was
wish it
Versailles,
was.
Indiana. But they went out into the middle of nowhere on Saturday. Big long trip. filmed so much footage and spent the day doing this goofy shit with us.
And edit it all into what you're seeing now. So, big thank you to Clinton Lake and sound engineer Andre. You should probably all thank them too, you ungrateful bastards.
You can find Clinton nowhere online, so good luck trying to thank him.
But we'll
sound
let him know
engineer
if you say
Andy
good things.
does have a Twitter, which probably he doesn't use anymore. But you should start messaging him, make him populate that shit.
Also, he has his own show on our channel where he reviews movie trailers.
He does.
Maybe
some would say it's the best show.
Maybe you could send him trailers to review. He's located at Sound Eng Andy.
I'll give you a hint. He loves game trailers.
Oh man, does he ever?
Especially the ones where there's no gameplay footage and at least 5 minutes of story.
Oh man, he is so into those.
He loves them. Detroit, he just thought it was a masterpiece. It looks fantastic, and his review has me pumped. I am so excited. So in addition to pestering our sound engineer, you can also, this is not a find us. This is a thank you. Big thank you to Brooks.
Of course,
You know, if you somehow stumbled onto this YouTube video without listening to the episode, we are also releasing an audio episode of our podcast this week. It is with Brooks and us talking about wrestling, how he got into it, his passion in it, like the many years and how wrestling has changed, like favorite wrestlers, all that stuff. So, it's mostly a Ryan quiet one because I don't know about wrestling. That means it's gonna be a good one.
I think you're
when
also
I don't talk. It's great.
Maybe still a little upset because we recorded that episode the same night as the Diablo 2 episode.
I might have some piss and vinegar in me for that.
I think so. I think that plays over a little bit too. Because spoiler alert, it's your favorite game or one of, and I really didn't like it. So,
and didn't play it.
Not much, no.
That much, motherfucker. You played an hour tops.
I said not much. I played like 3, I think.
Okay,
but still,
that's debatable. You made it like
that was
really intact one.
That was my parachute episode.
All right, yeah. All right, so I also want to thank IWX Wrestling for hosting us. This is the company that was out of the place we went to that Brooks works for.
Yeah, they own the ring, and they were nice enough to let us come in early before a show and before they got set up and really go through all this stuff.
Also very friendly and encouraging.
Yeah.
Did not make fun of us, mostly me. Really much at all. There were some laughs because I think everybody was laughing.
It's hard to not.
We were having fun.
Yeah.
But like they weren't dicks about it.
Not at all.
Ace people. Just a bunch of aces.
Yeah, so far everything I've learned about the wrestling community is that they're just incredibly nice people who just like to have a good time.
I think as long as you respect it and are a jerk back, they're cool. So big thanks and shout outs to all of them. Please go out, support them.
Or any independent wrestler. Like, those people are doing it. They're not getting paid very well. They're doing it because they like to do it.
That is very true.
And they just enjoy that aspect of it. So it may seem cheesy. I'm telling you, it's a fucking fun time, especially if you're going someplace live. I've gone to a couple of local independent wrestling things in the last year or so.
Nice.
They're fun, man. Yeah. They're small. They're local. You get a good time for like $10. So...
Very nice. Hey, Kyle.
Yeah, buddy.
Hold on to your hat.
This is
and
a
now
wig.
hold on to your butt.
Hold on to both of them. This is also a wig.
Because
both
here
are
comes
a
the
wig.
segue. Not only should you support independent wrestling, but you should support everything you love. If there's something artistic that you love, you should support it. Hey, guys, guess what? We are artistic, and we have something that you can support, too. It's called a Patreon, and I guess you give us money to keep doing this shit.
That's right.
Hey, but you do get bonuses. We do take your opinion seriously and shit. We will do episodes for you much more frequently than the people who do not support to us.
We've got physical merchandise at certain levels.
Right.
It's pretty fucking cool. That was
We
a
also
hell of
do
a plug, by the way.
The drunk casts, right?
Yes.
The drunk casts have been going well for the Patreon. They seem to like it. And if you want to hear us being buffoons for an hour or so,
you get exclusive
drunk
content,
out of our mind.
Yeah, exclusive episodes where we are literally just fucking hammered and talking about whatever stumbles into our drunken minds.
And again,
they can be a little more not refined and
it's a little cruder.
yes,
a little
crude.
cruder. Definitely not edited, and there's no structure to it. It is just free-form bullshit running out of our mouths like a chocolate fountain.
But I have heard there's some of the best
But a
stuff.
Golden Corral chocolate fountain where it's like disease and not good and you don't really want to eat it. And you just see kids tonguing it, and you're just like, fuck Golden Corral.
I was off this as soon as you said Golden Corral.
Right?
But
I know, that's what I'm saying. Us. We are like that Golden Corral chocolate fountain.
We are.
It looks like it's, worthwhile and maybe good. No, just avoid it.
Avoid
us.
Give us your money.
Give us your money. Give us your money.
As always, Ryan, thank you.
Thank you.
We are Experience Grind Podcast, and we really hope that you like what we did. And if you do, check us out, subscribe, because we will be back. But will you? Oh, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
That's okay. That's good. Just if you don't, and just end on that. Done. Jog off.
I thought that was great. We'll be back.
Other than that, you guys did a great job. Kyle, you had probably the best day so
Damn.
far.
It was a
I
good
knew you were
time.
going to break it down. I knew you were going to break it down.
I'm an entertainer too. It kind of comes natural.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he is a little bit of an
I like
entertainer.
this, though.
Ryan though, in terms of guts,
Yeah, exactly, man. You
Just-
blown me away today. You did way more than I
did.
ever even thought you would.
I was initially nervous taking you out into this. So
Me too.
because I don't know your athletic background.
Zero.
So yeah, which is kind
definitely-
of what I figured. But like I said, I didn't want to judge.
Yeah.
But in terms of that, you
Chest bump,
improved.
That was it.
You improved on the bumps. You took the body slam. Everything was pretty good. I mean, at the very least, you could be a solid manager, maybe even a ref.
Well, thank you.
So
Oh yeah, man. You're a hero, man. Thank you. I
There's
don't
no
envy what
problem.
you do. I look forward to talking to you a lot more about it on the actual episode.
definitely. So, gentlemen,
Thank you guys very much. We are Experience Grind Podcast. This is our first YouTube special. Thank you guys very much. And keep it epic with Andre.
Hashtag epic with Andre.
Brooks, thank you so much, man.
there's no
It's been a
problem,
treat.
gentlemen.
You can wrestle in the rings. Don't wrestle with your taste buds.
Yes. So
Pick Andre
I,
every time.
Pitches. He's close.
Oh,
Thank you so much for listening to our episode. We really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, you can check us out at experiencegrind.com or find us over at facebook.com/experiencegrind.
Watch me play games on twitch.tv/experiencegrind. We really like money. We really like money. We really like money. You should give us your money. Find us on Patreon. Just search for Experience Grind Podcast.
Email us at experiencegrindpodcast@gmail.com. It's current year.
Follow us if you like butt stuff.